Let's break down Kali Linux and discover why it's become such a legendary name in the world of cybersecurity. Kali Linux isn't some kind of magic hacking device. It's a specialized version of the Linux operating system designed from the ground up for digital security work. It's packed with a huge collection of cybersecurity tools, all ready to use out of the box. Think of Kali as a digital toolbox, but instead of wrenches and screwdrivers, it's loaded with programs for testing, analyzing, and securing computer networks. Whether you're scanning for vulnerabilities, cracking passwords, or analyzing network traffic, Kali has a tool for the job. What makes Kali so powerful is that it saves professionals hours of setup by bundling hundreds of the most popular and effective security tools in one place. You don't have to hunt down or install each tool separately. They're all right there, ready to go. That's why Kali is the go-to platform for penetration testers. These are ethical hackers who are hired to find and fix security holes before real criminals can exploit them. It's a toolkit trusted by professionals all over the world. Kali is updated constantly, with new tools and features added all the time to keep up with the latest cyber threats and hacking techniques. This means users always have access to cutting-edge defenses and attack simulations. Another reason Kali is so popular is its flexibility. It runs on everything from powerful desktop computers to tiny Raspberry Pi devices, making it incredibly portable for security experts who need to work in the field or on the go. Kali isn't just for seasoned professionals, it's also a fantastic learning tool. Students and beginners use it to understand how cyber attacks work and to practice defending against them in a safe environment. The real value of Kali Linux is in how it helps people understand, test, and ultimately improve digital security. It's about learning to think like an attacker, so you can build stronger defenses. Using Kali isn't about being a mysterious hacker in a hoodie. It's about being a responsible defender, working to protect data and systems from real threats. Just like engineers test bridges for weaknesses, companies rely on Kali Linux to stress test their digital infrastructure, making sure it can withstand attacks before they happen. Learning how these tools work is the first step to protecting your own digital world, whether you're a professional or just someone who wants to stay safe online. Kali Linux has become the industry standard for a reason. It empowers defenders just as much as it challenges attackers, giving everyone the tools to understand and secure the digital landscape. Now, let's dive in and see how Kali Linux works in practice and why it's trusted by cybersecurity experts everywhere. Before diving into the tools and techniques used by attackers, let's take a moment to talk about Wi-Fi security and why it matters for everyone who connects to a wireless network. For over a decade, WPA2 has been the go-to standard for protecting Wi-Fi networks. It encrypts your data, making it much harder for outsiders to snoop on your online activity or steal sensitive information. But WPA2 isn't perfect. Its main vulnerability lies in the four-way handshake process. Hackers can capture this handshake as you connect, then use powerful computers to guess your password offline, without you even knowing. That's where WPA3 comes in. It's the next generation of Wi-Fi security, introducing a new handshake protocol called SAE, or Simultaneous Authentication of Equals. This upgrade blocks those offline attacks by making each login attempt unique and much harder to crack. With WPA3, every failed password guess forces the attacker to interact with the network again, dramatically slowing down brute force attacks and making them nearly impossible in practice. If your router still uses WPA2, you're exposed to risks from attackers who know how to exploit these weaknesses. Many older routers don't support WPA3, so it's important to check your device's capabilities. Think of WPA3 as a lock that changes its shape and combination every time you touch it, making it far more secure than the static locks of the past. That's why it's crucial to know which security protocol your network is using. Checking your router's settings can help you understand your current level of protection and whether you need to upgrade. If you're still relying on WPA2, now is the perfect time to consider upgrading your router or updating its firmware to support WPA3 if possible. The type of Wi-Fi security you choose can make all the difference in protecting your personal data and keeping intruders out of your network. Next, let's see how attackers identify these weaknesses and what you can do to stay one step ahead. Attackers start by scanning for Wi-Fi networks, looking for names, signal strength, and security type. Kaylee's AeroDump NG tool reveals all nearby networks, showing details like BSSID, channel, and encryption. A special Wi-Fi adapter in monitor mode is needed to see all this traffic. Hackers look for networks with strong signals and, most importantly, those using WPA2. Default network names like Netgear are often targeted for weak passwords. Once a target is chosen, the attacker notes its details for the next phase. Scanning is just the first step. Now comes the real action. The goal now is to capture the WPA2 handshake, a brief exchange when a device connects to Wi-Fi. Hackers use AeroDump NG to listen on the target's channel and save any handshake data. If no one's connecting, they use AirPlay NG to force a device offline, triggering a reconnection in the handshake. This DUth attack is quick and often goes unnoticed by users. Once the handshake is captured, the attacker can leave. The rest happens offline. The network owner has no idea their security is being tested. All it takes is a few seconds and the right tools. With the handshake in hand, the attacker is ready for the next phase. The real challenge now is cracking the password. Let's see how that's done. With the handshake file in hand, the attacker's next move is to try and guess the Wi-Fi password. This is where the real challenge begins, as the attacker must now rely on both their tools and the strength, or weakness, of the password itself. They use specialized tools like AirCrack NG or Hashcat, which are designed to automate the process of password cracking. These programs work by feeding in massive word lists, files containing millions of possible passwords, from common choices to more obscure combinations. The software systematically tests each word from the list, rapidly comparing the result to the captured handshake. Each attempt is a guess, and the process continues until a match is found or the list is exhausted. Simple, common passwords can fall in seconds or minutes. But as passwords become longer and more complex, the time required to crack them increases dramatically, sometimes taking years, decades, or even centuries. To speed things up, hackers often use powerful GPUs, graphics cards that can process thousands of guesses per second. Still, even with this hardware, a strong, unique password remains the best defense against brute force attacks. If the password isn't found in the word list, attackers may resort to brute force attacks, trying every possible combination of letters, numbers, and symbols. For short passwords, this can work, but for long, complex ones, it's almost impossible and rarely practical. Ultimately, the success of the attack depends entirely on the strength of the chosen password. Weak passwords are easy targets, while strong ones can withstand even the most determined efforts. That's why cybersecurity experts always recommend using long, random passwords, ideally generated by a password manager, to keep your account safe. If the password is weak or predictable, the attacker gets in. But if it's strong and unique, the attack is likely to fail, keeping your network secure. Now, let's see what happens if the attacker actually manages to succeed. If the attacker cracks your Wi-Fi password, they're inside your digital home. They can use your internet for illegal activities, making you the fall guy if traced. Worse, they can launch man-in-the-middle attacks, intercepting your data and stealing passwords or private info. Unsecured devices on your network are easy targets for malware or ransomware. Hackers can scan for vulnerable devices, access personal files, or even take over your smart home gadgets. Your network becomes a launchpad for further attacks. The risks go far beyond just sharing your internet. Once inside, a skilled attacker can do serious damage. Protecting your Wi-Fi is about protecting everything connected to it. Don't underestimate what's at stake. Now let's talk about the real-world risks for hackers. Hacking Wi-Fi isn't a game, it's a crime with real consequences. Laws like the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act mean hefty fines and prison time for unauthorized access. Digital actions leave traces, network scans and deauth attacks can be detected and logged. Physical risks are real too. Hanging around a target location can attract attention or law enforcement. Sometimes the target is another hacker or a security pro, leading to retaliation or exposure. Getting caught is easier than you think. The risks, legal, physical, and digital, are high. Hacking isn't worth the fallout. The smarter move is learning to defend, not attack. Securing your Wi-Fi is simple and powerful. Use a long, unique password, at least 12-16 characters with a mix of letters, numbers, and symbols. Avoid common words or phrases. Randomness is your friend. Enable WPA3 if your router supports it. If not, use WPA2 with AES and consider upgrading. Change your network's default name and the router's admin password. Keep your router's firmware updated to patch vulnerabilities. Regularly check your security settings and update passwords. These steps create layers of defense that stop most attackers cold. You don't need to be a tech expert, just proactive. A few minutes of setup can save you from major headaches. Make your network a fortress, not an easy target. Let's wrap up with the big picture. Understanding Wi-Fi hacking isn't about fear, it's about awareness. The same tools hackers use are used by ethical pros to protect you. Knowledge of attacks helps you build real defenses, not just follow rules blindly. Your home network is the foundation of your digital life. Protect it like you would your front door. Take action. Check your security, upgrade if needed, and use strong passwords. Don't wait for trouble. Be proactive and stay ahead of threats. The digital world keeps evolving, but curiosity and smart habits keep you safe. Use what you've learned to defend, not attack. Share this knowledge. Help others secure their networks too. Security is everyone's responsibility. Stay curious, stay ethical, and stay protected. That's how we build a safer digital future, together. Thanks for watching.